today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. It's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Teddy Bridgewater and the Denver Broncos taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Always fun to get a peek at Tom Brady as he gets in place to command this offense for Tampa Bay.
I'm sure a lot of past teammates for Tom Brady in New England get tired of hearing the phrase.
Brady now on first down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon, but they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush.
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And it is Teddy Bridgewater leading the way in his 7th season out of Louisville.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Bridgewater. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Bridgewater. And he's going to be hit and taken down.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Back right around the 48-yard line. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. Open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. They get 16 on him, but they'll still need to convert on third.
On the play. It's now third down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They go back to Gordon here on 1st down.
Gordon again.
The numbers a week ago for Melvin Gordon. 18 carries, 64 yards.
Well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19.
Broncos.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. This is the tight end Fant. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4.
Bridgewater now.
2nd and 6.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
By the Buccaneers.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Brady going to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
A gain of 5.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, was able to make the short catch, and flip the down marker back to run.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
The Buccaneer first down.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Complete to Chris Godwin.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
At the 45-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Come on, dog!
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Now Brady again. This is caught by Antonio Brown.
Brady's pass.
A gain of 6 on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
At the 30.
Again, it's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Brady to throw again. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He had 3 catches last week. That one his third on this drive alone.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah, you can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness, that's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
Brady's pass.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Ronald Jones, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
His kick is
and that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
Bradley
now Pinion with a kickoff honors following a touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
With lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
From the 27th, Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end, Fan.
Bridgewater's pass.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. He's got his tight end, Fan. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect it, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And it's second down. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. First down, Bridgewater. Got Gordon open, completes it. Not much there, only a yard.
Complete to
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
On second down, Bridgewater again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And that one getting close to halftime with the Falcons out in front. Julio Jones, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. The final, 26-14. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. In the game you're watching, it's who else? Tom Brady with a strong first half. His guys will start the third quarter with the lead as we get you back out to Denver and hand it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. KJ Hamler returning it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically,
they got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They gain 32 that time.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Bridgewater.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards to pick up there.
That was a first-round pick in 2019, and he was picked because of his receiving skills. Had 40 catches in his rookie season for 562 yards. Did have 2 games where he topped 100 yards in each of those. Yes, he's still developing as a blocker, but that's not why he went in the first round. He went there for his ability to make big plays down the field.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. And he's got it. And he is out of bounds here. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st down and goal to go.
Here's Bridgewater. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Jason Pierre-Paul able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
If Jason Pierre-Paul just manages to stay on the field and play 16 games, we could have double-digit sack numbers and then some, because over his first 2 seasons in Tampa Bay, 21 sacks, earned himself a new contract, but hasn't been fully healthy. If Jason Pierre-Paul is that guy, look out. We'll see more plays as we just saw there.
3rd and goal and still a long way from the end zone. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. This is the tight end fan. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
For the field goal, a 31-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. After spreading the uprights, McManus to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he finds Gronk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
14. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Shotgun now for Brady. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Jones. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. From the 35 on 2nd down. Brady. That's caught by Howard. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
They'll run it with Jones. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options are wide open.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the gun, it's Brady. This will be caught at about the 5. Brady there, the completion, it'll be second down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Second and goal at the Broncos' 6-yard line.
From the gun, Brady, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Number 14,
Chris Godwin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Extra point try now for Saka. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Hamler now to return it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return. The Broncos take over first and 10.
Denver's offense ready to go again. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Bridgewater on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
For Jerry
Second and 10 now from the 27.
It's now second and 10.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That's caught over the middle by Fant. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get only 4 on time as that leads us to a 4th down.
And we're definitely getting towards the point of the game where not getting a lot of yards is secondary to keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short gain and some more time on the clock.
No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. The slant completes to Sutton. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they'll convert there on 4th down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 24 more, a very strong gain of 24.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Waters pass.
A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for two. They're going to give it to Gordon. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, it's Jones. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Holding offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Back to throw, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
So a change of possession here on the punt. That possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So the Broncos now down on the scoreboard. A minute 12 to go. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. Able to get this to Gordon.
Bridgewater's
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And Dominican Sue in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
intended for Cortland Sutton. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Bridgewater. Oh, battle for it here, and this will be caught. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One last shot now for Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Broncos 11.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to